Welcome back and welcome to our channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and please watch this video till the end and hit the like button if you found it helpful. Today I'm shifting gear and do a math topic rather than science just to have some variety. As you can see from the title, today's topic is solving system of linear equation. Solving a system of linear equation is not really a hard topic, but sometimes people tend to get caught up on a simple problem and spend too much time and energy on a problem that could have been solved in a fairly easy way. There are basically three major ways to solve the system of linear equation. I'm gonna tell you all three, but I'm just gonna solve at least one problem using two of the three methods. The third one is kind of time consuming and may require an entire another video. Quite frankly, the third one is not very efficient, and even I tend to avoid that unless the question specifically forces you to use the third method. Let's start with the first one, and the first one is known as elimination method, also known as addition or subtraction. So I'm just going to write elimination method. First one is elimination, also known as addition. So just like the name implies, you add or subtract to eliminate one of the variables, okay? So let me just get right into the example. So for example, we have x plus y equals 8 and x minus y equals 2, right? Now, and the question is always the same, which is find the value of x and y. X and y. On a side note, just a rule of thumb, the number of variable requires the number of different equations to get it solved, okay? So in our example, we have two variables, x and y. Hence, we have two different equations, x plus y equals 8, x minus y equals 2. If they were to give just one equation, we can't really solve the value for x and y using just one of the equations. We need at least two equations to solve for two variables, okay? All right, let's get back to our problem. Now, to solve for x and y, this one is pretty simple. Actually, this one is a really simple problem. All you have to do is add them together. So let's add these two equations. When you add them, x plus x added, we get 2x, and plus y minus y, when you add them, equals 0. So you can just cancel that out. And 8 plus 2 gives you 10. X equals 10 divided by 2, which is 5. That's the value of x. To find the value of y, plug that in one of these equations. So let's plug in the first one. So x plus y equals 8. We have the value of x, which is 5. 5 plus y equals 8. And then y equals 8 minus 5 equals 3. All right. These are the value of x and y. In coordinate form, we can write 5, 3. That's in the coordinate form. That's our final answer. That's it. Pretty simple. Your goal is to add or subtract to get rid of either one of the variables, okay? You could also get rid of x in here, but to do that, we have to basically negate either one of the equations so that one becomes positive x and then the other one becomes negative x, so that we can cancel that out. But this one was already set up for the y. Why not just cancel them out, right? The second one is substitution method. In this method, you use the concept of substitution to convert different variables into the same variable. Okay, for example, we have 3x minus 4y equals 2. And x equals 14 minus 2y. To solve this problem, substitution is the best method. We could still use elimination method here. These methods, either substitution or elimination, are not limited to a particular type of problem. We can use either method to solve any problem. It's just a matter of which method is more efficient and straightforward. right? So in this example, if we were to use elimination method, we have to do manipulation prior to actually using the method. The purpose of elimination method is is to cancel out the variable, is to eliminate the variable. And for that to happen, we need the same quantity of variables, meaning in this example here we have 3x and here we have only 1x, right? When we add them we get 4x, when we subtract them we get 2x, and same thing with the y's. So we cannot really cancel either x or y directly. That's why use the substitution method, which is the best method to solve this problem. So even for the substitution, this one is a pretty straightforward, because the value of x is already given, right? The x is 14 minus 2y. All we have to do is bring that first equation here. We have 3. In place of x, we replace this this value, 14 minus 2y, and we have the rest of it, which is 4 minus 4y equals 2. Then it's just a matter of solving the math. 3 times 14 should give you 42, minus 3 times 2 is 6y, minus 4y equals 2. Clear this up. We have 42 minus 10y equals 2. 42 equals 10y plus 2. Let's go here. We have 42 minus 2 equals 10y, 40 equals 10y, and y equals 40 divided by 10, which is 4. That's the value of y. Now to find the value of x, just plug this value of y in either of the equation. Since the second one is straightforward, let's just use that one. X equals 14 minus 2y, which is 14 minus 2 times 4, and when you solve that you should get 6. That's the value of x. And again, to write in coordinate form, all you do is 6 comma 4. This is x and this is y. Alright, that's your answer. To check back, plug in both x and y in both of this equation and then see if these equations are satisfied. As I mentioned, the third one is kind of time consuming, so I'm not gonna do it. The third one is kind of boring also. It's a graphing method, which is basically you graph the lines, and wherever the lines intersect gives you the coordinate x and y, which is your answer. That's it. It's straightforward. Sometimes it's not very efficient. It depends on what exactly the question is asking. If the question gives you just the graph, then I guess you have to use the graphing method. Other than that, I would use other methods.